Hello everyone, it's Sue here from Scrappy Doo Sue. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome any returning subscribers and welcome to any new subscribers. If you are new and you've just stumbled on my channel, I'd love it if you could subscribe to me and hit that bell so that you get notifications of any future videos I do. It would be a great start to 2023 to try and build my channel a bit more. I just want to say Happy New Year to everybody. Happy 2023. Let's hope it's going to be a good one for us all. Right, I'm going to do today a little project. I'm going to try and make the videos a bit shorter and easier, quicker, be more prepared. Those are my New Year resolutions for crafting. Be a bit more organised. So, this is a prototype one I made earlier. Today it's going to be a library card with its pocket. So these came white, and with this one I have used all different tea dyes, distress inks and oxides on it, and a little bit of the gold mica sprays that you get, these distress inks. So I just use that, and on this one I've made a little fairy theme. So I've put a label there, Making Magic. This is the library card. The back is plain for journaling on, and a little bit of toadstools going on down the bottom. Fairy swinging from a briar branch. And then the pocket that goes with the library card again was white. I've left the back white because that's going to be stuck down on our journal page. And when I come to stick it on, I will have the choice of either sticking it on totally or sticking just the two sides in the bottom, making a back top pocket, or depending on the page, I could just stick it down on the top, the side and the bottom, and leave that side open for a slot side pocket. So the envelope, I've put a little toadstool kind of sticker here. It has a little poem on it. It says, if you can hold something up and put it down, it is called weightlifting. If you can hold something up but can never put it down, it's called burden bearing. Now, I don't know what that's got to do with these lovely mushrooms and toadstools, but it says here, all endings are beginnings. We just don't know it at the time. That sounds like something that the Mad Hatter would say in Alice in Wonderland. Anyway, again, there's another little fairy there, and I've put beautiful on there and just did a little bit of collage in the background of music paper. And this mirrors the inks I used, distress inks and oxides mirror the card. So I'm not doing any particular theme, I'm just doing random themes for these. So that's one. I just wanted to show you what I'd done to it. I put it over there. So I've got two more to do on camera, and I've picked out what I'm going to theme. So the first one is going to be sort of botanical theme. So I'm using up some of my stickers. So this is the white, we can take those stickers off now. These are the white envelopes that go with them, and I just bought some on from an Etsy shop. I can't actually remember whose Etsy shop it was. It might have been Denise at Junk Journaling UK, or it could have been Julie at Camellia Craft Designs. I'm not too sure, but they came with the library card. So as I say, those are white. So let's start. So I've already picked out, as I say, the stickers and labels for the front and the back. The card and the envelope, I should say. So I want to colour these up. And because these are all themed, sort of botanical, with sort of dark greens and browns, I'm going to get out my bit of my glue book here and spread that down on the desk. When I put my mat down first, my messy mat, As you can see, it's very, very messy indeed, but I will do it on some paper as well. So I'm just going to get that out ready. So I decided I'm going to use these. So I'm going to use Gathered Twigs Distress Oxide. I'm going to use some Distress Ink Antique Linen and the Tea Dye Distress Ink, and those are the ones I'm using. So I want to get a new dauber head. Let's see, a dauber head I've used before, so I know I've used that one before, and get one for the darker. I just keep them in here when I've used them. So let's have a look, see how we get on with these, and then I think we'll use some mica spray. And what have we got? We've got tarnished brass, we've got the antique bronze, we've also got this one, brushed pewter. So I'll have a think about what one we want to use. Just checking, see if I have any others. I don't think I do. Right, so okay, so I'm going to, let's start off with the card. Going to just spray these first, I think. No, we'll go over them with some, take that off, use the dauber head. So I'm going to start off with the lighter of the colours that I want to use, and hope this hasn't dried out, because I haven't used this one for a very long time, and it is quite light. Gosh, doesn't look like it's going to work. Just going to, yeah, it has got ink in it, but maybe we'll just use it like this. We're going to rub it all around here. So I'm just going with the flow. Maybe I need to put some water on it, something. Need a refill, I think. Okay, well, I haven't got a bigger one of those, I don't think. So that's something to put on my list to buy then. So I've hardly used it. Isn't it a shame? Hardly used it. I'll just look through my big ones. I don't think I've got a big one of those. No, I have. I've got antique linen. So I'm actually going to throw that away, I think. Well, say I'm going to throw it away. I'll try putting some water on it. Sometimes that does help. But most of the time it doesn't really work very well for me. So we'll go back to this, and I'm just going to brush it round wherever I feel like doing it, and on the back. So it's just literally ad hoc. I haven't thought about this at all. Okay. And we've got the tea dye, so just going to change the dauber head for the tea dye and hope that this tea dye works. These small ones seem to dry out very quickly. That does seem to have some on it. I'm just going to really rub that on, and now let me think. I'm going to go down into this corner a bit here, and a bit more along here. Let's do the same on the other side. Just introducing some colour into it. Right. Okay, so it would be quite nice to put some darker on. Oops. Oh, that's my twitchy hands for you. So I'm going to use the brush for this one because I don't want too much on here. So I'm just giving that a bit of a darker. This is Gathered Twigs, so it is darker. And let's do some on here. Okay, and I'm just going to now work on the envelope. So we want some antique linen, and rubbing it round and in there like so. I like that colour, it's very pretty, I think. And then we'll use some tea dye, which would be nice. Just building up the colour in layers. And some Gathered Twigs. I'm just going to go round like that. Like that, so we haven't got too much. Okay, that's that one. And then I think we'll use some tarnished brass. So I'm going to give it a good shake. And I'm going to just literally spray it like that and let it run, and I will let it dry. So I want that as my front. So you can do it like that, let it all run down, make its own way, make its own mark. So I'm going to let those dry, just give a little bit of sheen to it. And then I have here now some Decadent Bamboo, which is a green, and this is an ink spray mist. And all I'm going to do again is I'm going to just shield my back area, and oh my goodness, that came out all over my arm. So if you don't want too much on it, just take it off. That came out very fast indeed. I think I should have tried to spray that first on something else. Oh goodness, I'm just taking off the excess like that, so it looks, oh, look at my green arm. I think I need to go to the doctor with that. Right, going to put those over to the side, look, let them dry, and then we're going to do the other envelope. And library card, and this one I'm going to put on these lovely butterflies, and so I want to keep this theme here of sort of blues and purples. So for this one, I've got my broken china and my shaded lilac, and I'm just going to change my dogger head. So know that I've used the purple, and there and there, and I probably used that too. So we take those two out of there, and see what I mean? That's why I have a messy mat. So I'm going to put some shaded lilac on first. Like so. I don't want too much on there, and let's put some on the envelope. Like so. Turning that one over, and I'm just putting some on the back. Like that. And then use our blue. That came out really fast. So I'm going to highlight up the top a little bit and down the bottom. You can just see where I'm just putting some darker bits there, like that. So that I think is quite effective. So the back is going to be the journaling card, you know, the side to be journaled on, like so. And we'll do the envelope. And I might just go distress around the edge with this, because I like this colour. Not forgetting that edge there. Okay, so that's all the messy bit done with the distress inks, but then the worst bit is going to be this. Now I have got here we go again. Let's just move those for a second and just try spraying this on a bit I've put in the bin. I've put this in the bin. That's fine, that came out fine. Okay, so I might as well put them down together and pop that behind. Hopefully you can see this. Okay, so from here like this, and I'm holding it from a distance and adding that, and as you can see, that really does add a nice bit of colour. I'll just hold this up at the back here, and that's enough. Okay, where's my lid? I do like those sprays, so we'll leave this one to dry, and hopefully the others have dried. So let's move these out of the way, and I'll clean my messy mat later. Right, okay, so these have dried nicely, and there's kind of a nice sheen to that. I just think that looks to me a bit like undergrowth there. I didn't put any on the back, I just realised, so I'm just going to quickly do that and then dry them thoroughly. Okay, I'm back, they're dry. So this one I just put a little bit of this mica spray on the so this one has tarnished brass on, and this bluey lilac-y one has the brushed pewter on it. Just adds a little bit of shimmer to it. So there they are. So now we're just going to decorate them. Okay, so where's my glue book? Let's do the botanical ones first. Yes, that bamboo, the decadent bamboo, is quite a bit darker than I expected it to be, but it looks very botanical, the colours, I think. I'm just going to take off a bit of this glue book. I don't want the whole book out. Okay, so we can see what we're doing. Right, so what I picked out, and I think we'll do the envelope first. I picked out some very nice stickers I had in a pack, and I wanted to put these on because these are, you know, very botanical themed, sort of in an arrangement like that kind of thing, something like that. And I wanted to put this little label on here like so. I quite like that arrangement, so that's what we're going to do. I'm just going to literally cut a bit of this white edging off. This is the only thing I'm not keen on with these stickers. So I wanted to try and use up a few more stickers because I seem to have a lot and I don't ever remember to kind of get them out. So we're going to keep it simple, and we're going to just use simple things today to ease back into the new year. So I wanted to put that at the top there as a little label, and I like the mushrooms, toadstools, so not too keen on that bent bit there, so I'm going to take that off and just cut round the edge. Try not to cut my fingers. These are extremely sharp, these scissors. Some of the best scissors I've got. But actually my scissors that the black ones I use, had them years and years, long before I did any crafting. They came from a set of household scissors, you know. Don't know if you've kind of seen them. You get a set of say 3 or 4 pairs, and they're all different sizes, and that's all they were. They're not fancy crafting scissors per se. They're not the Tim Holtz ones. Well, I do like the look of his really large ones, you know, the long pair, but I'll have to wait and see. if anyone's thought to buy me any for Christmas, because I have put them on my list, but we'll see what happens. If not, I will use my Christmas money, I think. Those in the bin. So we've got that one, this one, yes, so you probably guessed I'm not actually doing this. This is going up the first week in the new year, this, but I'm actually making the video on Christmas Eve. So we haven't had Christmas yet, so I've kind of given that away by saying I have to wait and see what I've got for Christmas. Yeah, I'm trying to schedule some ahead of time because I think that's the best way forward. Seems to be what a lot of others do, and I've got to try and stick to that. It's going to be one of my New Year crafting resolutions. Be more organised and try and do some videos up front so that I can schedule them and be ahead of myself for a change, instead of what I have been doing is, because of work, it's only been managing kind of do them as is, you know, and not have any really up ahead. So it would be nice. That's that one, and then we'll just take some off of this one. Yeah, I quite like it. If you have transparent stickers, they seem to be very shiny. These are nice because they're not shiny, but they have this great big white margin around them, which I'm not keen on. So I'm going to take them off now, off the sticker. Now I've got to try and unstick them, or peel them would be a better term, wouldn't it? Which is probably why there's such a big margin on them, to make that process a lot easier than I'm making it now. Right, so I've gone for a wider area, and hey presto, so I'm going to kind of arrange that one down here, like so. So this is just going to be random, these are random themes, and I'm going to put them in my ephemera box, and then I'll be able to, you know, use them as and when I need them for any other put that one there, and then let's see what we can do with this one. It's a bit of a funny angle, this one is. I don't know whether I want that one now, actually. I don't like the shape of it. So if I wonder if I've got a smaller one. These are the stickers. They came in this pack here. Deco paper, they're called. They're from China. And of course, there's nothing on them really to say what they are. But they've come from China here via Wales. So that was quite good. So I didn't have to, you know, wait a long time for them. I'm just trying to find, so there's quite a few ferns and things in here. I don't want to get them all out though, so I'm just looking for the ferny ones. Let's see if we have another one that's, now the only other thing I can do is, I wonder how easy it would be to peel this back off like that on this one, this side. Peel each leaf off. Peel those back, and then put it in between them. I think that's what I'll do, rather than try and find something else on camera. dithering about. I think, you know, I've got to learn to go with what I've got out and not, going to put that one up a bit higher. So it's going to go over there like that. That one can go over it. So it looks like it's kind of growing up the back of those. Now that's it. I like that. So I'll just get my bone folder, give them a press down. Like that. Just trim off that bit. Over like so. That's nice. I like that. So I wonder if I've got a little word I can use. Let's see what we've got. Some gardening sort of botanical sort of words. So plant your garden. That doesn't seem appropriate. Let's see what words we've got here. Autumn would be quite nice, I guess, or something like that. Let's put, I've got these up on my shelf, so let's put down here, creating. Let's cut that one out. And trim that down a bit. As usual, not very straight. I need lessons in how to cut straight. And I'm just going to go around that in some vintage photo, which I have here. And I'm going to put that down here, like so. Hopefully that's going to work. I haven't used this for a while. There. So there's the envelope. That's, I like that, botanical. So that's the back. And I want on here, I want this. This is a definition of ferns. So I want to put that kind of up there like so. Let's get that down. On the front of this library card. And then I just check where I want these. I kind of want them like that, I think. And I had the mushroom with them coming out like that, and I really like that. So I have to remember that. So this one is going here. So I'm just going to go around, take a little bit of this white off. Yeah, I'm so looking forward to only working 3 days a week now. Sort of winding down a bit because in 2 years officially I will retire. So scary, really. Don't feel like I'm ready to retire, but I don't know. May keep my hand in at work. I'll see how it goes, what the situation is like work-wise nearer the time. Well, I'll just have to see. Let's take a tiny bit more off of there. And we'll get this one down straight away, so go for the peeling is not easy. Right, so I want to kind of go up there a little bit, like so. I want this down here behind it. This one's coming out of it. Very quiet here today because my husband's finished work now until January. So Paddy Dog is with Daddy. Paddy Dog doesn't want Mummy really when Daddy's around. He comes up every so often to see how I am and then goes back down to be with his Daddy. Well, he has to make the most of him being at home. So, yeah. That's why it's so quiet. And of course, we've had no deliveries today. I think everyone's had everything they want now and spent their money. Okay, let's get this one down like so. So I kind of want that one up like that a bit, I think. And then we'll just go quickly around the mushroom. Maybe next time if I use these again, I'll do this in advance this little bit. I'm not very good at my videos at knowing how I don't know how you can take a section of it and speed it up. I think you might have to do it in separate little clips or something. So I'll have to learn that, I think. Find a good app to use there. So I like that. Okay, so that's that one. And we don't need anything else on it. So I'm just going to go around the edge in the gathered twigs, I think. So just distress that edge using the brush. Like that. Like so. And that one's done. Right. Okay, so that pops into there like so, and that will be for botanical style journal. Okay, and the last one is this lovely, I love these colours, I absolutely love them the way they've turned out. And we have for this one, now for the envelope I want to put this on, but I need to take a piece off the bottom of that because it's too tall. So I'm just going to tear that off there like so. I'll fit that on, so that's all I'm putting on there. So I'm going to go around that in the, oops, daisy, where did I put that? In the blue, I think would be nice. Just go around that in the blue. Like so, and going to get that down. I'll use my glue stick for that. And centre it as best I can. Like so. I like that, just that plain bit there. Okay, and then for the other side, the inside piece, I mean this, we're going to put on here. We're going to put these on, so I'm just going to only trim the very edge of that off, I think. Oh, I can hear, sounds like Paddy's got Daddy playing with his ball with him. He loves a tennis ball, absolutely loves them. And if we're not in the mood to play, he'll throw it around himself. Sometimes he stands at the top of the stairs and throws it down, runs down, collects it, brings it back up and carries on, does it. And he could do that for quite some time, amusing himself. So I've got the word bloom, and this one needs a little bit off this, and then we're done, I think. This is a lovely iris. Do like irises, very much so. I must get some for my garden. I think those are I want to say bulbs or corms or something like that, I think, that you plant, if I'm right. Okay, so we've got this nice scrap here. It says beautiful things on it, butterflies. Going to go around that in the blue. So we've got the butterfly theme going on with this one, which is nice. Can't beat some nice butterflies. Okay, so I'm going to put this on with the glue stick. Oh, that's noisy, isn't it? And I want that on here, just like that. Doesn't specifically have to be slap bang in the middle, but I thought that would go very nicely. And I'm going to put this lovely butterfly on. I haven't used butterflies for a while either. Isn't it funny how you get stuck on one kind of theme, really? Well, I've been doing black and white, then it was a sort of gothic junk journal, gothic-y Halloweeny junk journal, so I'm going to pop that one here like that. This is one of these shiny ones. I'm just going to take some of that off. Not too keen on the shiny, but you know, I'd like them to be, what I'd like for anyone who's making any labels, stickers, I mean, like this, any sticker labels or flowers or butterflies, is if you could make them transparent but matte, not shiny. That would be really nice. I think you'd sell a lot of those. If anyone knows of any that are being sold, let me know, please. Add that to my shopping list for the new year. I mean, I've got so much stuff, I don't really need anything, but then you want things, don't you? It's funny, we covet lots of things, you know, especially if you see someone else using something nice. You think, oh, I'd like that. So anyway, this one, my nails are awful. Don't look at my awful naily hands because they've just been splitting and breaking, and so is this flower. So I'm going to have to put it down in 2 parts now. I have to get this off. Oh, gosh, this is not easy at all. What has happened to it? It doesn't seem to want to come away from the backing. Right, I think I've done it. Well, I've done a bit of it. Right, that's it. So now I want that one there, and I'm going to have to join this flower back on. Let's give them a press down. And that's that, and then I'm going to put the word bloom, I think, down here. Gosh, I only left the lid off, you know, the pin out of this for a few seconds. Very temperamental at the moment, this glue is. It's got quite thick, I think, with the cold weather. Okay, so that is going there like that. Okay, and then we're just going to go around the edge of this again with the blue. I don't know if I've already done it. Let's quickly do that. And the back. Very, very pleased with the way those colours turned out. Like so. And there we have number 2. So I hope you enjoyed that. Probably a lot longer the video than I intended, no doubt, with all that trimming going on. I will now recap. So we have the one I made earlier, which is fairy themed, with a nice envelope and journal card, and the butterfly themed one, which is not stuck down, like so, and that goes into that lovely envelope like that, which I really like. And then we have the botanical themed one, and I actually love the way that bamboo came out in the back because it sort of looks to me like undergrowth. And we have a definition of fern on that one and the word creating. So there we have them. So I hope you enjoyed that. I'm going to put those together and put this one up here. So there we are, some ephemera to put away for when we need it. Hope you enjoyed that, and I will see you all again soon.